know. There's nothing better than coming on feet too.
I've never done that. I want to though.
Yeah, it's great.
I really do.
I've done it.
Yeah.
Just pull it out, pick the foot, go, here you go.
You're walking this.
Yeah. Actually feels good.
Yeah.
I have a bit of a foot fetish too.
Yeah.
I
You
love
ever
them.
lick a toe? Suck a toe?
I probably have. I don't know. No one's really ever liked it, but dude, there is something very sexy about the bottom of a girl's feet.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. Especially when they're like they have their legs up like this.
Yeah.
You see the bottom of the feet, or the doggy.
Or even if they've
fantastic.
walked in mud and their feet have like just mud and dirt all over
I want to
it.
get a sand fetish.
Quicksand?
Oh yeah, there's a huge fetish with say middle-aged men, because back in the 50s, the theme commonly in TV shows was girls needing to be saved in quicksand or dying in quicksand, so it developed like a huge fetish. So there's an industry where they make all these quicksand shit.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, I'm talking about the quicksand fetish. It's,
The quicksand. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever
I
heard.
know. I would love to do it. I now I'm like to the point where it's like I'm gonna go jump.
We're
in
back in the
quicksand.
1950s when people.
Right. I have no clue about relevant stuff. I know about shit that happened in the 1950s though.
That's so retarded.
Oh, it's really good.
Oh my god.
I love it. You know, you gotta branch out, bruh. You gotta branch out.
Yeah, I need to branch out, and I need to develop a fetish for girls falling in quicksand.
Well, I think it's like it's like sexy watching them flail and like be
right,
they're like
yeah.
helpless.
Yeah.
You know, which is kind of sexy, and
That
then
is hot.
you just gotta be like, well, I could save them or just watch them sink down.
Yeah.
And just never come back up.
And both, are pleasing too.
Yeah, because I would have to imagine there's people that find death very erotic.
Sure, yeah.
You know.
You're looking at one, right?
Yeah, right. You love death. You love watching dead people. No, that one time. Never mind.
Damn.
Never mind. I don't know. That can even put on the internet, so I'll just stop.
That last girl, the goth girl.
Oh yeah.
Remember her?
Uh-huh.
She was a what do they call that? Somebody that fixes dead bodies up. What is that called?
Oh, a mortician.
She was a mortician.
Yeah.
You know.
Interesting. What?
Yeah, did I tell you about that?
So she worked at the mall, but then also worked at a
She was
funeral home.
when she graduated from high school. She worked at a funeral home for like I guess a year.
Yeah.
And that's what she did for a while. She
Dude,
wasn't
you realize to do that job, like it might sound cool, but you have to be the coldest person because you know you deal with old people. You figure old people are dead, but you'll eventually get kids and high school kids
that's
and
what she told me.
and people you relate to
She said to
that
me-
would probably rip you to shreds.
And I don't know why this wasn't a huge
Because
red
seeing
flag.
a dead kid would be terrible. It would break your heart.
I don't know why this wasn't a huge red flag, but she goes, I can work on dead old ladies. I can work on dead old guys.
Yeah.
I can even do pets. But she's like, if I see a dead child, I just can't.
Yeah.
And I
It's bad.
well, first of all, I couldn't do any of those things.
Right.
I don't want to fuck around with a dead old
Yeah,
lady's body.
it's creepy.
It's weird.
Yeah.
You know, so that was
That's
probably
why I
a
feel
red
like-
flag.
Right.
In retrospect.
That someone's because you really think about a lot of these morticians. They're like crypt keeper men to where
Right.
they like don't have souls.
Yeah.
And they just or it's a family business and literally you got to be trained your whole life to be soulless and not have emotions and a lot of them do. They don't get busted for having sex with the corpses.
The dead,
too.
that's what I want. I
Yeah,
asked her, I
dude.
said, did you fuck any of the dead bodies?
Dude,
Yeah.
even locally, my mom said there was a rumor that one guy he would just fuck the dead corpses.
What do they call that? Like a necrophiliac?
necrophiliac.
Yeah, they fuck the dead
Well,
bodies.
dude, you think about it. If you're like a lonely old dude,
Yeah.
and some hot 18-year-old girl's dead, and you just be like, I'm gonna fuck her.
Oh my god.
You know, think about
That'd be
it.
so tempting.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, dude, it's the mind is only a series of lines, dude. Once you cross certain lines, you just start doing everything. So I can empathize with the dude, the mortician guy that fucks the dead bodies. But,
Yeah.
you know, I put it this way: people out there, don't cross that line. It's not good to be fucking corpses.
Yeah.
It's just not good. But the whole thing, yeah. Once you would see a kid, because like old people, that everyone dies. It's a 3x+1 equation, but. Seeing, because then the 3x+1 with a little kid, it's like, what number did they start out with? And it's like, it's just bad.
Yeah.
You know?
So, any advice for anybody out there watching the show? Don't date a mortician.
Right. Yeah, because you know what? And the girl he was referencing, I agree with him because she was like psycho. She threw herself onto you and was all about you and was like insistent, nonstop, like basically 10 hours a day talking to you. And then
I had to watch-
boom, out of nowhere, just disappears.
I watched her go to sleep every night because I had to.
Oh, yeah.
She made me.
Oh.
She called me incessantly, so I would watch her fall asleep.
So odd.
When I was working, I'd have to have the phone off to the side with her on FaceTime so she can like watch me work all day.
Which is like cute when you first start dating, but that gets old real quick.
And then the only times I wouldn't talk to her is if I was specifically on a job, working.
Yeah.
And I couldn't actually have the phone there. Otherwise, it would have been on, and then or she'd, oh boy, glad that's over.
Well, dude, because I remember that time, it was like, whatever, 6 months ago or so. she was all about you as if you were about to get married to her, and then she just completely 180 personality and disappeared.
Listen, ladies, if you do that, I know what the deal is.
Yeah, we're not stupid.
We're not dumb. I know you're talking to another guy.
Yeah, we're not
That's
stupid.
the only reason
So stop-
it turns off like a light bulb.
Yeah, so stop wasting our time.
Exactly.
Like all
Fuckers.
these fakery charades are so easy to see through.
Yeah.
It's like we're not fools.
That's
you know,
why dating in this
'cause
era
here's the thing,
is hard.
right? Because this is the thing I'll do. Because I know when it's going on, and I'll just play nice, and then one day I'll just break their neck with, not literally, but what's it called, metaphorically, to where they don't see it coming, and I just crush their soul, and then they pretty much live the rest of their life with this horrible feeling.
Yeah.
You got to do it though, because if you're gonna be fucking shady and just really just do terrible things.
Yeah.
you
Well,
gotta-
the
you
worst
gotta-
part about that was she gaslighted me for like a week, I go, is there something wrong? Or is there a reason why you're uppity all of a sudden? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not uppity. You're the one that's uppity.
Oh,
I
yeah.
go, no.
Yeah.
I don't get uppity. That's not me.
Right, yeah.
I'm like a robot. Static mood swing all the time.
Consistent.
No highs, no lows. Just.
Yeah, I'm that way too, because like I'll just be the same personality, and then I'll finally decide like this is when I lay the hammer down.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, I'm not like once in a while.
And then I just disappear.
got a bad day, I
just
get it.
disappear, and you don't hear from me again.
Yeah.
So like here's the funny thing is like I let them know that I say this is what I do, but yet still happens, and then everyone's got to learn a tough lesson.
Yeah.
You got to hate yourself your whole life, I guess. I mean, that's ultimately what you want. You want to hate yourself for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, there's people out there that they regret what they did, because they don't want to feel that way. It's very miserable.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you know what? That's their fault, not mine. Their problem, not mine.
No, you're perfect, Derek. You're a
Duh.
perfect angel. You've done
Right, because then
nothing
they
bad.
realize that they're like, oh my God, I fucked this up, and they try coming back over and over and over and over and over, and I just laugh.
Yeah.
You know, it's great.